In today's video, I'm going to use several other kinds of papers and cut them down for my 3-ring binder December daily junk journal. We'll be using a variety of photo albums, a calendar, even a stack of placemats. Stay tuned for details. Hi everybody, it's Julie. We're back with another video. I'm still making pages for my December daily. I'm going to be making it using this 3-ring binder. It's a Gardening Made Easy it's vintage. And I'll be taking these pages out. But today we're going to use some different kinds of pages. So I have this from Project Life. I have this from a photo album. There might be 2 of them there. There's 2 of them. I have this photo album. You might remember me using these in July. And I have a calendar. I think I'm going to use this one and it's going to get cut down anyway. And because our chip doesn't have a tail. So this is one of the farm calendars from, it's not the farmhouse calendar, but it's the farm calendar from Dollar Tree. Oh, so there's one of the pages. And then I have this that is placemats. So we'll keep one of those out. And so let's go ahead and start making these pages. So for this one, I'm just probably going to go ahead and add the holes. So we're going to want to see, this is the template, and yeah, it's going to be a little, I'm going to have to cut a little bit off of this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that today and get that part of it ready. So the holes we're going to be doing in an upcoming video. I have adding digitals, and then I'll be doing the holes. So I am saving my ephemera, and I am writing out my stories for each day. So this is what I'll have, okay? And it opens up and you can put a picture inside there. I want to use this one because I already had done the painted holly on that one. So there's that page. We'll put it in the page list over here. So I think 1 page out of here is going to be enough. So again, this was out of one of these type of albums. And you can see I took this apart, and then I can always come back and cut another one if I need another one. Okay, so next I have my Project Life. And these, it's just a little bit too big to just go ahead and use the outside edge. So I'm going to have to cut that, right? Let me check it here. Check it 6 times, measure it 6 times before, yeah. Okay, so if I go ahead and I cut this right inside, okay, so you see that seam? I'm going to cut it right inside. So I will still have the seam. So I'm cutting the holes off, measuring it with my template. Okay, now these open. How do they open? They open this way. So let's go into this one, in this direction. So they open at the top up like this, and we can put the whole page in there. And we could go ahead and cut it across there, but I'm going to cut it inside so I don't lose these. I can also use that set. Okay, so if you watch, it's going to come across, and we're going to go, and I'm going to put my cut line just below. Okay, so it went just below that. So I have this. Okay, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take and I'm going to fold this on the outside of that cut line. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to put this one inside here, and so that last time the fold line was on this side, this time the fold line's on the other side, and I'm going to go ahead and score it. Okay, and that'll just make it a little easier to fold this. Okay, and so my holes will go here, and this will come over. And what I might do with this one is I might sew it and then cut it. I'll have to pull out one of the sewing machines to be able to do that, but okay. So for this side, knowing that okay, so we can go from the edge. Okay, so this is our edge. We're going to go ahead and add our holes here. We can come all the way over almost 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so this time let's go ahead and make our fold line like at the 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so I made my fold line on the other side of that fold, and then I can pull this in. Okay, fold that in. There we go. Okay, so my holes are going to go over here, and this is going to be able to come over here. Now I can go ahead, when I cut my holes, I can put this in, and the holes can also be cut out of this. I think they'll cut like, you know, just at the edge of this. So we'll check and see how that works when we get to the doing the holes. But this will give me a flip out page that I can add into the journal. It's something different, and so I think that that's going to be really cool. So next I have 2 of these. Again, these are going to be a great way to add in some more pictures. And okay, I think we'll just, for one of them, we're just going to go ahead and slice it underneath. Actually, let's do on top of this one. We'll be adding new holes. We will not be using the holes that are here. Okay, so this will be extra. And this will give me a page. We're going to cut the edge of this down just a smidge. Okay, so that will give me a page. Again, we'll be putting new holes in on that side. Now this side, to go ahead and bring this in, Okay, I'm going to want this to be folded on the inside of this one. Okay. Okay, so we're going to fold it on the inside. So that'll flip in. Okay, and I'm going to cut this one right here at this hole, right at this hole, and we'll be able to put something in there. I don't think I can flip it over again. Okay, but I can come back and add, I can add a piece in here and then add the holes. Okay, so, and then I'll have this flip here. I just don't think I can flip again, and yeah, it wouldn't work. Okay, so we'll have a regular page and we'll have a flip. And this is going to give us places to put photographs or journaling cards or whatever we want to do with those. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the calendar and we're going to look for the picture that looks like Chip. So I don't know if you ever saw this one. This one's really cute too. It's got all of those farm animals. And then it also has scripture. Okay, so beautiful Christmas horse, ducks, geese, and Chip. And the goat, which my daughter, it looks like a lemon, I think. My daughter has a goat, Lemon, that is expecting any minute. Any minute. Okay, Chipster. Okay, so Chip can be 9 inches. We can go up to the 9 inches. So he's just going to get his tail cut off. Just barely going to get his tail cut off. And his feet. Oh well. Our Chip dog doesn't have any tail. Okay. So for this, now remember your calendar part is going to be upside down. So let's go ahead and grab our template. And to get so that really virtually no tail is showing, we had to. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and fold this in, just so we're not wasting any paper. And this is going to give us either a flip out, okay, or we'll be able to glue that down, or we can glue it down and open this up as a pocket or use the top as a pocket. If you're here for the premiere, I'm waving. Hi! And say hello to Chip. Hi, Chip. I'm so glad you've joined us today. If this is your first Dear Julie premiere, just know it is a pre-recorded video, but we are here in the chat. So you can join us there during this live premiere by hitting that live chat button. Come on over, say hello, and introduce yourself so that we can welcome you. We do this every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time with a new video. And during the month of December, the first 12 days, we will also premiere the 12 Days of Digitals at 12 o'clock p.m. or noon Pacific Standard Time. So 2 premieres during the first 12 days of December. Wow. So 10:30 and 12, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So we also have our Facebook group, and the videos for the 12 Days of Digitals will be there. Each day there will be a post in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group that has the videos for that day using Kara Brandon's page and Dear Julie Julie's page from our digital kits, melding them together. And we have several elves that are playing along, and they will be posting their videos on to those posts in our Facebook group. So do check those out, cheer them on, and I hope we get a lot of inspiration and ideas. Remember, those digitals are on sale through December 3rd. My entire shop is on sale through December 3rd for 50% off. That is all my journals, all my digitals, all the kits, even aprons are in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop, and they are on sale for 50% off through December 3rd. Even napkins. So my napkin sets are even on sale, and some other supplies. So let's get back to our program. So all of those varieties of things can be done here. I love that we're able to add a magazine or a calendar page, and it looks like Chip. Okay, so next we have this calendar page, or not calendar page. This is a placemat from Tuesday morning. And I think I'm going to be able to get a couple of pages out of this. And remember, I am starting with Thanksgiving for my my journal. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll go in, cut there, flip it up, have a pocket. Okay, so let's measure this, and this is just going to make this so much easier. We are at 6 3/8. 6 3/8 is where we're going to cut our page. Okay, so we're going to put the placemat in there, line it up at 6 3/8. And as long as we're not cutting off the beak, I think we're good. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to come here and go to 6 3/8 again. And let's see, that would give us that can pull over. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, so I'm just going to mark my 6 3/8 right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and there's my mark. I'm going to line it up with the edge of my paper here and fold it down. This is really nice paper, you guys. Really, really nice. Okay, so then we're going to come back in, and we're going to, I love the dragonfly there. We're going to come in, and we're going to go to 9 inches, and we're going to cut this, and it's going to have a flip, okay? And then we'll have this piece that we can use somewhere else. And look, it goes along with, it matches. So, and I finally get to use a piece of this. Oh, I don't know what I did there. Oh well. It's for me, so. Okay, so there's that. And then we'll take this one and mark it 9 inches. Okay, so we're just going to mark this one. Mark it, flip it up, and fold it. Okay, flip and fold. And that gives me 2 pages, totally different. They can go side by side just like that in the journal, but we'll have this flip out from this for this day, and then that pocket. So I think that that is going to be awesome. So our next video is going to be using digitals, and but this was using other kinds of paper. So we have this from the placemat, and again, these are it's a stack of paper pad of placemats. Then we have using the calendar, and it can either be a flip or we can come back and make it into a pocket. But it is an awesome page with Chip there. Now we could have folded it, you know, so that he would be on the right side, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, and as you all know, our fur babies are very much a part of this household. I've got lots of pictures of them all the time, so that'll be great. So this is from one of the photo albums where you can put 3 pictures in, and we've flipped it over. We're going to add our holes on this side. This one, the holes will get added here. We have this one that we just made into a page from that photo album, just cutting off one of the pieces. And this is that piece that we cut off. So, I mean, I'm going to leave it in here because we could use this for something. Then we have our Project Life. And again, I'm going to go ahead and I'll add the holes over here. And if that doesn't work, I'll come back and I'll figure out a way. And if all else fails, I can always sew the edge and cut it down. And then we have this also. Okay, and then don't forget, we have one of these. Okay, so this, I took this album apart, and I guess we should just leave that and glue it down later. So we can put something under it and glue it down. But I picked this one because it already had the holly on it. Okay, so which one's your favorite? And had you thought about cutting these things down and using them? I'm loving this ring binder. Again, I need like 40 pages, and I think we're getting pretty close. We'll have a new challenge tomorrow. And our 12 days of digital starts tomorrow. So lots of fun things. I will be putting out my videos at noon, my 12 days of digitals. We will do a second premiere for the 12 days so that you can join in, and make sure that you check out the elves. So there will be a post day 1 on the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group page, and also Kara Brandon's page. We are collaborating for this. And so on day 1 we'll have a post in our group, our Facebook groups, and the elves. So we have several of our subscribers and artists that are going to be also taking Kara's page and my page, putting them together and making some wonderful things. So great inspiration, ideas, and we hope to have a playlist as well. Now, you'll want to go to the Facebook groups because several of the elves do not have YouTube channels yet, but will be making videos for us. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'll put the December daily playlist right up here. I'll be adding a Christmas embellishment video over here, and YouTube will also be putting a video that they think that you will want to watch. So please check those out. When you stay on YouTube after you've watched a video of an artist, it is a great compliment because YouTube really likes that. Again, find something to celebrate every day and have an amazing day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.